So, Kingpin is meta. What if I say you can actually improve your Kingpin scores? And this is the only purpose of this video. You must be thinking, why second video? Actually, there will be a third Kingpin video, probably with a brilliant destruction. So let's see. Really hype for that. Anyways, as I said, you can improve your Kingpin score. Now, is it the rotation? No, it is not the rotation. It is exactly the same rotation. And it is actually the team up that I will be using something different for this one. So, Apocalypse is out and we know Taskmaster is here as the best support. And this was the best solo Kingpin team up to run. Of course, we were able to score 9.41 million in the previous video. I'll show the same run in a bit as well. But I tried something very important and actually very interesting, because if you have seen Apocalypse before, Apocalypse actually scores very well solo, but Apocalypse also scores great when you switch to Black Dwarf for these swap plays, and you have to swap to Black Dwarf about 2 or 3 times. I might share the rotation later on with you guys, but I tried the same thing with Kingpin and I went with this team up. I don't know, it was very interesting. It was very like literally I did not think that I would ever try Black Dwarf. My first time playing with Black Dwarf. Actually, this works. This works fantastic. And Kingpin actually has the 40% physical attack leadership and the 30% HP. Two villains, so it also applies to Black Dwarf, which is the fun part. Now, we will run Taskmaster. I did try the Abomination actually, this kind of combo, but it scored lower. So this will be the best team up if you want to run for the swap play. We will find out if it is better than the solo play. Taskmaster has Insight, of course, also provides the support. For Kingpin, exactly the same build. All stuff is maxed out. 7 Odin's Blessings, skill cooldown, all skills level 6, tab enhancement rank 4, Power of Angry Hulk, the 3-star artifact with some bonus instinct accuracy, CDP average, and a mythic uniform with these uniform options as well. For Black Dwarf, another physical attack character. Everything is maxed out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Odin's Blessings on Black Dwarf. Skill cooldown, all skills are level 6. We have type amplification rank 4. We got Power of Angry Hulk, no artifact. CTP of energy, it's a normal CTP of energy. And we have a mythic uniform with all the uniform options as well. And the uniform options actually are pretty nice for Black Dwarf. Then for the cards, we are rocking the same 113% physical attack. There is no point in talking about the energy attack. Now, before we move on, I want to talk about quickly about the rotation for Black Dwarf, because we have already talked about Kingpin rotation. So what we'll do is just like the Supergiant or Corvus Glaive, 6 cancel here, 5, 4, 3, and hold the third skill. It is like it's an limitless skill and you can just run it, and you can use the 4 cancel 5 sometimes, but that is a rotation 6 cancel 5, 4, 3, and that will be the case. So let's go in the ABX and let's see how both the team ups perform against each other. Okay, so starting off, we have the Kingpin solo run that I already showed you in the previous video. So if you have already watched the previous video, you can skip this, but I'm just adding this run right now in case you guys watch this video, or anyone who has not watched the previous video should have a nice idea what I'm talking about. So yeah, pretty awesome. Kingpin solo is very good, especially because of that he does not have to rely on any swaps or anything. He scores really exceedingly well because he's kind of like a character who likes to play solo. Like he's like there are some characters that play solo the best, and I think Kingpin is one of those characters, which is actually great as well. The reason being the tier 3 skill instant cancel and the short animations on these skills makes Kingpin a very deadly character and gives you very less opportunities to swap to the other characters, and you will see what I'm talking about in the Black Dwarf run that I will be showing you in a bit. So that's how it's gonna go. Anyways, we will cancel the roar, and we have almost 5 million actually. I think with this rotation we should be able to get closer to 5 million, and yeah, we did break 5 million here, which is awesome. And the tier 3 skill rotation does decent amount of damage. One thing that I don't like about Kingpin's skills, not the tier 3 skill, the 4 cancel 5 and the other skill. There is not a lot of AoV on most of Kingpin's skills, especially the fifth skill, or maybe you should say the first, second, and the third skill. All those skills do not have any kind of good AoV, so you kind of don't sometimes cancel, or maybe I should say, don't always kill all the mobs on the screen, which is definitely, I think it does affect the score. We know from the Loki that every single time Loki scores that much because he can clear those mobs so easily. Every single rotation, a new wave is actually cleared and he scores a lot more. So maybe if you are able to get like a really good run where you clear every single mob in every single Kingpin rotation, you might be able to actually do a bit more than what you are already doing with your Kingpin, which sounds interesting. Definitely I'll try to do it, but it's actually very hard, so it's not really gonna happen in most of the cases. Anyways, we'll go do this rotation. We are at 8.7 million, pretty nice. 8.67. We'll wait. 6 cancel, 4 5, and get past the 9 million marker here, which is awesome. We go 9 million, 25 seconds to go. Let's go, baby. So we have 9 million, 9.1. So now you see the damage definitely drops. The tier 3 skill damage would be nice. Tier 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 5. Look at that. We still make about 200k with the tier 3 skill rotation, but that's all right. We have one last rotation. 3 4 5, and then tier 3 skill 1, and then we are able to get the 9.41 that we already got in the previous video. Now the fun part, the Black Dwarf swap. Now it is just the swap for, just to say, it's just a swap. You can just call it a swap, but it's not basically a swap. It is Kingpin solo until the end, and the swap actually only happens at the end. Now you must be thinking, hey dude, why are you just wasting time? And because we are running 20% less attack from the Abomination lead, right? Abomination is 60%, Kingpin gives 40%. But the fact is, I tried swapping to Black Dwarf like earlier 2 times, 3 times between the run. The best score I was able to get was with the last 8-second swap. That's all. Just one rotation of Black Dwarf in the end, and yeah, you score more than actually the solo Kingpin, which is really like crazy interesting, man. It does not really happen usually, and you will see in the run, at least for most of the cases, Kingpin is gonna score nearly the same as the Abomination lead. The only difference you will see in the score will be at the end, actually. And the fact that you will not have your tier 3 skill available at the end, that is why Cull Obsidian is gonna be the best swap for Kingpin. Anyways, talking about that, we are at 6.4 million. Pretty interesting. And we should be able to see a nice catch on the jump and everything. I think I did miss some damage because the slash happened a bit on the right side, maybe. And we have the early proc, but that's all right. You can actually have early procs with Kingpin. And let's go. I'm gonna cancel with the tier 3 skill, of course. Tier 3, 4, 5. Get the proc, get the cancel, and then here we go. 8 million get past. So pretty nice score still. He's still able to do this thing without Abomination, man. He's really good. Like, this is by far one of the best upgrades that you can have on any character. Like, a total trash character to a meta. Like, what can you expect? What do you want more? We are at 8.5 million at the moment. I think we were at nearly 9, I guess, before. Or maybe close to that. Yeah, we were close to 9 million, I think, at that time. But anyways, we are at 8.6 million. We were at 8.7, I believe, on the other one. And we will be able to get 100k less than the Abomination run, okay? But that's not a lot. 100k, it happens. We get past the 9 million marker with this rotation. Now what we will do, tier 3 skill rotation, and then we'll swap to Black Dwarf. So here we go. Tier 3 skill rotation gets us to the 9.2 million. 8 seconds left. Swap, 6 cancel, 5 cancel, 3 cancel, 3. Hold it and let it run. Let it run. Swing, swing, swing. And break your best with the Kingpin solo. Dude, this can be the best team. I don't know. Oh my goodness. This team performs. It does, and this is a non-artifact, blacked off with a normal CDP of energy. Once you have like a mighty with 20% all attack, I think you will score probably 200k more or 100k more, probably 100k more, maybe about 100k, I guess, difference. And if you actually have a brilliant energy on blacked off with the artifact, this team up, even with the normal energy, seems to be similar to the Kingpin solo. With a mighty, I think this team up is the best combat villain team up in the game right now. You can test out yourself with your black dwarfs. This is not like an amazingly built black dwarf because we don't have any artifact and it's a normal CDP of energy. A 20% mighty CDP of energy might be great for that. Plus, maybe a mighty destruction also will be really great because of the 200% damage dealt. So keep that in mind, and I'll try, and maybe I might be able to post a brilliant destruction video for Kingpin as well. So I'll let you guys know about that. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this madman thinking that I just did, man. I don't believe that I was able to pull off this much of score, and wow, this works, man. So yeah, if you do enjoy the content, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and of course subscribe if you are not already. Let's try to hit 5k subscribers before the end of this year. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.